And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Monday to you. Oof, yeah, typical Monday. Today was a little on the brutal side. I think I put in about 15,000 steps, only including dinner. I think I only took in about 1,800 calories, but I burned 2,000 by 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'm doing good on that. Hopefully by the beginning of summer, I should be down to, I don't know, 195 within the next probably month and a half. Then I'll start leveling off and eating more. So getting that healthy back, getting that summer redneck body back. Just need the farmer's tan to go with it. What's up, Sims? How you doing tonight? Uh, yeah, we left off last night with like one EVP on section one. Then yeah, we're on to section two of Tascam in B13, I think. No, C36. So yeah, we didn't get anything last night. Uh yeah, nothing real exciting. And I got the YouTube counter up there too. Sweet, that worked. Let's get on to some audio because I don't want to talk too much. Life has usually decided to throw me a tailspin. My chihuahuas are not. Oh, I am so sorry. Prayers out to you there, Sims. You know, fur babies are harder than losing, well, family sometimes. They are family. It's just harder when you lose a pet. I'm really sorry for you. This stream is this stream is dedicated to your chihuahuas. So this is for your fur babies. But 19, that's a full life for any animal. One's name was Demon, so he find it appropriate. Not to say anything bad about chihuahuas, but they are freaking demons. Uh, you're welcome, Sims. You know that. You're family here in this stream. You're one of the OGs here. You know, that'd be like something happening to Jack. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah, I had one of the guys at work today start asking about the paranormal. Like, I mentioned my stream, and he's like, "You really do that?" And he's like, I think he's like 19 or 20. Like, dude, I've been doing this almost as long as you've been alive. Well, what's some of the stuff you've seen? I was like, oh, here we go. Waiting for a bump. So I explained to him, what we do for new people in the group with the training and with, have we had a location that would allow us to do training sessions, and how people would start and then they'd leave because they got scared something would happen. So as I started explaining that to him and some of the stuff that's happened to me, and he's like, "Have you ever seen anything demonic?" And it's like, and I kind of look at him, I'm like, "Don't, please." It's I just you don't know, but finding something demonic in this field is nearly impossible. 1 in 1,000 investigations for me. It's like, oh really? I said, usually it's just a spirit that doesn't want to be bothered. You know, an asshole in life, so you're an asshole in the afterlife. You are in life as you are in death. And he starts laughing. It's like, that's pretty much what it is. It's like you get scratched, pushed, whatever. It's probably by a spirit that just doesn't want you there. He's like, oh, he goes, that makes sense. So, the people at work, they're starting to come around to me being, the ghost hunter. I have not decided whether or not there's going to be a stream Friday. Kind of a reason behind that. Friday is Brent's birthday. Hit that big 5-0. So if there's not one Friday, there will be one Saturday. Or I'll just wait till Saturday night to go out. I haven't decided yet. Nothing coming up. Jack wanted to say hi to everybody. Say hi, Jack. Everybody wants to say hi, bud. He doesn't want to be up here, so I won't hold him. He wanted attention, then he didn't. But back to the analyzing. Yes, I honestly don't expect much evidence from this investigation. Hell, we're only sitting at 90 with, let's see, well, not counting this recorder. Three more recorders. And the rest of the GoPros. And Jack makes your night better. I'm glad. I do think I am going to, starting this weekend or before, I'm going to reorder the spicy beans for subs. I'm looking for some other things too that might actually go good with the stream. For donos, of course. More spicy stuff. Again, I'm still looking at the salt chip challenge. I turned the emotes off. What's up, TM? I put it up to 12 emotes. What the hell? Let me double check something here. Okay. TM, yes, you can use emojis. I just turned it off. I set it to where you could use up to 12. I don't know why it did that. Go back and check one more time while we're waiting for audio. Okay, I turned off emote protection. Yeah, test it if you want. I turned off emote protection, so hoping. If not, you only get a 12-second suspension anyway. K-pop merch, okay. Looks like it's off, yeah. Unless I abuse my power. Unmod. Unmod. Wow. Where'd that cough come from? It's like, wow. Be like, Sims, I'm going to unmod you for about 30 minutes. Then I'm going to mod TM so he could do the same to you. Yes, I remember you accidentally banned Deads. Speaking of Deads, I'd like to get him in here. Man, I haven't seen that boy. I haven't even talked to him in a hot minute. Yeah, we're hopefully on the next recorder, the H1, the H3 VRs. Hopefully, we start getting evidence on that. If not, I can assure you it's going to be on the H4N from the execution chamber. As long as I hit 100, I'm going to be happy at this point. We've just fallen off. Because at this point, we'd be at 2 to 300 by now, which, you know, it's all right. We can't, and I've said this since the beginning of streaming, you could go for 30 times and maybe get one EVP. You go on that 31st time and they'll never shut up. So, yeah, I am remaining in high hopes. And for those on Twitch that haven't, if you don't mind throwing me a subscribe over on YouTube as well, so I can get those numbers up so we can start monetizing that as well. But whichever way you guys want to do it, whether you watch here or YouTube, it don't matter. Yeah, now we need to get MDS in here though too. I haven't seen MDS in a hot minute. And I'll be shocked if Corgi doesn't drop in. Yeah, but like I said, today at work was over 14,000 steps. Oh. I just kind of want to see where I'm at after like 6 months on steps. I got real big into that when I was at Solotech, is carrying a pedometer with me. Now I know if I go back to, when I go, not if, when I do go back to the prison, I will be carrying a pedometer with me. Especially if we get to go up to the top yard again. Because if I remember, it's like 200 yards. I was supposed to be out of here 20 minutes ago. I'm tired from being around dog stuff. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be nice tonight. I'm going to be nice. No, to make you laugh. You're tired of being around dog stuff. You are a bitch, so it's kind of fitting. I'm kidding. You know I love you, Sims. You know I've got to say it, especially when you leave lines open like that. And do not give me that face. Do not make that shocked face. You knew I would say something like that. I was thinking of before you said it. Do we get pop-up of Zebia's alerts? Unfortunately, on YouTube, no. Copyright. But I am working on voice-activated alerts with ZB and Aaron and all of them. So when I figure out how to get the voice-activated shit in there, we'll do it. But until then, it's just a generic pop-up. Like I said, YouTube is funny. You know, some places, oh, you can use up to 30 seconds. Will he claim your video? Probably not. He's got better things to do than worry about somebody with 3 viewers. Turkish company already did that to me, remember? Well, I've told that story a few times. But he might claim it's demonic. Oh, he's got demons. I'm kidding. But according to like DMCA and all that, you're supposed to be able to use up to 30 seconds. I tried to keep it 3 seconds. You know, just a quick little blurb. Like the for following on Twitch. Oh, Sims, I think I did tell you I do have exclamation point followage. You can see how long you've been following. Finally got that added. And I think there's like a 30-second gap when you can between when you can do it. I know there's a cooldown period. It's 3 years, 7 days, 20 hours. Wow. You've been here 3 years. Freaking awesome. Your 5-year anniversary will be on the 23rd. Sweet. How long have I been following my channel? Whoa, hold on. What the hell? Oh crap, your work anniversary is the same as this one. Dun dun dun. And the plot thickens. There's random I look, but also random I see you online. That's always been an issue with Twitch. Even back in the day, it's gotten better where I never knew you were online. I posted it in Discord. Well, it doesn't show you online. It's like, what the hell, Twitch? Most sleeping at this time. Most people are. Most people are. And I forget you're overseas. It's like, yep. It's like, what, 6 here? So what is it, like 3 a.m.? But U.S. people should have a chance. Yeah. What is it, like 3, 3:30, 2:30? Okay. Two and a half. You know, if I would have gotten the work schedule they had promised me when I applied for this job, I'd be home an hour earlier. But still, when I'm off at 4:30, it gives me a chance to beat the traffic home. So I can't complain too much, guys. There's, well, you got Pacific Standard Time, you got Mountain Time, and there's like, yeah, we're like in line with Phoenix, but we're in a different time zone, which is weird. Let's see if this works. Incarnate Paranormal has been following Incarnate Paranormal for not available. Looks like you can't follow yourself. I'm not applicable for NA. Well, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, this is flat out dead zone, guys. I thought you could check how long. Motorcycle, but sounds weird. I don't think I have that one set up. Let's see if I can. Huh. No. Okay, to find out how long you've been watching is uptime. I'm going to change it to watch though. Okay, Lurk is now active as well. So is Hug. So is Tidal. All right. I change it to watch. I'm slowly getting there with the commands, guys. I want to make it more interactive. I think I even did gamble. I think I even did gamble. Or did I? I'll have to look at that one later. Uptime is also on the same SE bot. Okay. Yeah, we're on nothing on this, so load up section 3. No, I don't want to save it. Which one am I doing? Task. Okay. Oh, don't even pull the typical Adobe shit. Not right now. Oh, that's why it's doing it. You motherfucker. Bear with me, guys. This is being funky. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go in, amplify this, effects, vocal enhancer. Bear with me, guys. We're getting the new section loaded. Adobe doing Adobe things, as Corgi would say. All right. Section 3. I am literally shocked there's nothing in C36, considering the first 2 years what we got out of there. Which is all right. I mean, is what it is. Just getting some pecans, guys. Gotta have something to munch on. Absolute trash on this recorder.
It's way worse up here than it was over there. So I wonder if the horn thing's up here. Michelle's protector's up here walking around.
What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did last year when we brought some friends up here to speak with you. And you tapped on it when I asked you to light this Eddie up. You did. Again, guys, my name is Brent. It's good to see you again. I hope you remember me. Hopefully I wasn't too... I hope you remember me. 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 I hope you remember.
Why does that always happen to my voice in certain areas? My voice clips out for some reason. I don't, even if I turn away from the recorder, you two Sims, you take care, and again, sorry about your fur babies. You're in our prayers tonight.
Remember me. I hope you remember me. I hope you
Why does my voice, like I said, why does my voice always clip out in certain areas? It's happened here, it's happened in execution, it's happened in death row, and it's happened in women's. And I literally have to do this with the recorder, is extend my arm out and turn my head the other way for something to happen. I don't understand why my voice clips.
remember me. I hope you remember me. I hope you remember me. Hopefully I wasn't too much of a jerk last year when I brought a pretty girl up here with her film crew. When I waved that wand around and asked you to you know, to tap on this little box on the bars for me. You lit it up pretty for her and really impressed her to show your intelligence and to show you were here with us. You know, I hope you guys have been doing well over the past year. And it's good to be here to talk to you again, so thank you.
Whoa.
So thank you. Could you thank you? Thank you.
That's not saying what I think it's saying. That's not dragging. We're standing still. That might be dragging. Let me clean this up. I don't know. I'm amplifying. Don't worry about that one. I don't know. That might be dragging. Before you clean it up, it sounds like a voice. I'm going to slow it down. I don't know. Yeah, it might be something dragging. It very well might be. Even slowing it down, I cannot make out a voice. I'm going to go ahead and debunk that. I can't make hide nor hair of it.
Could you please tap on that box?
Yeah.
Could you please tap on that box for me, please, to let me know you're here?
Shit. That's Chris in the background. What? Kill me? Is that seriously saying kill me? I hope this isn't saying that. I really hope this isn't saying that. It sure sounds like it. That is saying kill me. So yeah, it sounds like we got an EVP saying kill me. That is absolutely wild. Okay, that has to be the EVP of the investigation so far. That is, let's see, 91. Let's see, 36. Night 1. Saved. Just damn. Wow.
You know, Chris and Susan have invited me back again this year. Unfortunately, I'm only here 2 nights. You know, tonight and tomorrow night. So, you know, I'd like to know you're here with me right now. And I'm pretty sure you are.
He just said kill me. So yeah, you're here with me, but you don't want to be here anymore. Talk about an exciting exit. Kill me. I'm here. I'm here to talk to you. Just kill me. Ultimate insult from the spirits. You're already dead. Just kill me again. I don't want to deal with you.
That's bright. It's really bright.
They're tired of me after 5 years. We're here. Oh, shit.
Okay, I can't really prevent that, guys, so we're gonna try. Way too bright. Way too bright. Okay, I can't really prevent that, guys, so it's really bright. Way too bright.
Is that me whispering?
I can't really prevent that, guys, guys.
Is that me?
So what we're gonna do. Straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright.
That's
Really
bright. That's real bright.
So what we're gonna do.
Yeah, Moose, good timing, man. You just missed the EVP of all EVPs. You just missed a hell of an EVP, but welcome in.
Straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright. It's really bright.
Yeah, Fish, it's let me see. Let's do this here. Downloads. Drag this over here. How about an EVP saying, kill me? Moose, what the fuck? Right? That's pretty much what I said. Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, you guys are understatements. That's beyond what the fuck. That is holy shit. Yeah, that is crazy. Is this me? This is another one we're catching. Is this me? It is a good catch. Thank you. Is this sounds like me, but it doesn't. You did right. I don't say that. Who am I talking to? You did right.
So what we're gonna do. Straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright. It's really bright.
It doesn't peak like I do. Because if you look at the bottom, I'm talking here. I'm peaked out. Chris is way down the hallway. Chris is way down the hallway. And Chris has a higher pitched voice. I'm thinking I have to save this.
So what we're gonna do. Straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright. It's really bright. So what we're gonna do.
I have to save this because of the signature. I have to save this. I can always delete it later. The voice signature does not match mine. I'm too bright. Yeah, exactly. Mine is too peaked. This is way low. So we've got another EVP. So we've got hold on. One all right. Whisper always, but I'm not whispering. That's the thing.
Straighten this out a little bit.
I'm whispering a little bit here, but
Really bright.
this is a lot lower. And I'm standing right in the same spot.
So what we're gonna do.
The signature doesn't match. And that's what gets me.
That's bright. It's really bright. Way too bright.
So bright and right. The way I'm whispering, I don't either. And this is the reason here, Fish. A bright and right, they rhyme, kind of the same breath in them. Right, bright, bright, right. So the voice signature on it should match because it's right around the same strength of tone or the strength of speech. Over here, it peaks out a whole lot more than this. And that's why I'm thinking it's something mimicking me.
Better do. Straighten this out a little bit. Oh, that's bright. It's really bright. Way too bright.
So yeah, that's kind of why I'm counting it. It just doesn't match my signature.
Okay, I can't really prevent that, guys. So we're gonna try our best here. Right. I shouldn't have let that go. So bear with me, guys. You can hear some plastic clacking. We're gonna bring that back. Right there. All right. All right, here we are, guys. Cell C36. As I promised, I'm gonna try to get this as close as we can. Let me bring this back so I can see it. Gentlemen, again, it's good to be back in here. You guys have always been so welcoming to me over the past, well, three of the 5 years. I'll make it 5 now. The first year, we brought somebody we shouldn't have. So, again, for that, I'm sorry.
Why does my voice keep clipping?
You know, you guys called me a jerk the second year because I kind of deserved it. Okay, I did deserve it. And we've kind of let the bygones be bygones, and you guys have been really good. So if you are here, could you tap on that for me, please, and line it up like a Christmas tree. I know it's a parlor trick, and you're an intelligent gentleman. I shouldn't be asking you to do parlor tricks, but at least let me know you're here. What the fuck is that? Okay, just hanging hook. Never mind. Not here trying to take your guys' stuff, just kind of curious. While I'm watching that meter, I'm gonna look over here.
Nick, what's up, bud? How you doing?
Just a England. Just a England.
Been a hot minute.
Always say check the sinks. So here we are checking sinks, and it's solid, so there'd be nothing hidden. Could there still be something hidden in the lights, though? Probably not. No. So, gentlemen,
Yeah.
I do have to ask you,
Same here.
not like I'm going to award or anything, did you guys have anything hidden in this cell that's still hidden here? Could you light that up for me, please?
Not like they'd tell me if they did, but we did have one, like the one on the hill. Check the sink. We got the piece of knife. So anything is possible.
If you can light that box up for me, I'll definitely come back here tomorrow night, speak with you guys again, because it will be another year before I'm back.
this point, it'll be 2 years before I'm back.
How would you guys feel if a bunch of us just came up here and camped out in these cells for the night? Would that make you happy? That just you? Okay. Chris in the background.
Way in the background. We had Jasper last night.
What's that?
That sounds bang on the cell, because that's where Michelle bam.
Jasper made like 2 appearances on last night's show, so
Like, so when we brought Spirit Nevada up last year, we had them activating the Eddy right here on these bars. They're not doing it this year.
Oh. Well, there's reasons.
no, I'm not kidding you.
We got the art like this.
What's up, Corgi? How you feeling, bud?
I brought that up in culinary. Are you guys pissed about the art? Could you light it up and didn't get a response? I'm like, do me a favor, go up to infirmary and knock it off the walls if you don't like it.
Right.
So
We've had that, and then when Susan and I came in here after the summer shutdown,
yeah,
we don't run in the summer. And there was all the construction bullshit going on, all the construction tools all over everywhere. They were dead quiet that night, dude.
You
I mean, we
lose your
weren't
mind.
getting anything.
Well, you never know.
and I come in every cell. I'm checking for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
Yes, that for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
I come in every cell. I'm checking for stuff that might have been missed. I heard that.
That was loud.
Yes, that was. That was really loud. Okay, guys, we're going to end EVP C3691.
So yeah, C36 night 1. We out of section 1, 2, and 3, we did not get. We got 2 EVPs at the very end of section 3. That does not surprise me in the slightest. So now we got to get. Oh shit! Come on! Why are you doing this? We're gonna have to wait for this thing to kind of liven up. Remote drive's kind of acting weird. Okay, there we go. She's loading. Okay. Let's get her adjusted. I did check into a couple of the Underground Railroad sites like I promised. They said they'd get back to you. Awesome. Thank you. Good thing I got some earbuds, so it makes it easier to hear what you're talking when you're hearing. Yeah. I've always said that since the beginning. If you've got headphones or earbuds, it's going to make a world of difference. There's a lot of the shit you're not going to hear. I said I got the in-ears because, studio, and I don't like cans over my ears. Only when I'm doing heavy gaming do I like headphones. I wish I'd have had these back in my radio days. I turned that off, but I'll have to readjust it again. So here's night 2 task cam. Right. Okay.
All right, guys, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Nevada State Prison, Night 2, Visit 5. This is Tascam DRO5 recorder. I am walking down the cell block in in C block. I'm gonna put the Tascam back here in C36 for night 2. So we're gonna leave this
So
right
night
here
1
on
and
the
2.
sink.
Night 1
Actually,
and
let's
2.
put this up by the TV. So we are recording. Let's get this written down. Gentlemen, I am back from my last night this year. So I hope you can come talk to me. Because I don't know when I'm going to be back. Well, I'll be back next year sometime, but holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me?
I don't even remember what happened. Holy shit, are you kidding me? What did I do?
Are you guys giving me gifts? Are you showing me things?
Hopefully I had the GoPro with me.
What? And I'll put this back. This is yours. That's insanity. Thank you for showing that to me, guys. I just found something up in Neil Pitney's cell. Now I'm finding stuff all over. Thank you. I'm not taking that. That is yours.
Hopefully I had the, like I said, hopefully I had the GoPro on that one. That was weird. I don't even remember what it was. I have to wait and see if I said something to Chris about it. Some areas could be some evidence. I said we're only at 92. Again, it's little, like, again, disheartening. But at least some of them are really good. Especially not this last EVP, the one just before it, saying "kill me." Oh, that one gave me chills. That gave me freaking chills. And Corgi and Nick just came in, so I'm gonna pause this. Go to downloads. Okay. This is the EVP we just got with Corgi, Nick, right before you guys came in. EVP saying, kill me. That's spine chilling? You ain't bullshitting, man. Oh, I know what you meant, Nick. Kill me? Oh, dude. That's beyond some Ghostbusters shit there. We're like, kill him? It could be. It very well could be. No, I don't want to save it. You'd wet yourself from that. We've heard some weird shit. And that's right up there with, in the top 10 of, spine-chilling freaking EVPs. Even if it's kill him, makes it even worse because I'm the only one in the fucking cell. And well, Chris is right down the cell block, so kill him, meaning kill me and kill Chris. That makes it even worse. It's like, holy shit. Are the spirits targeting us now? We're the ones freaking trying to do right for the prison. Especially Chris and them. Thinking it's like, Chris is like 100 feet away. Are they going to, since that sounded like it was in the cell with me, are they going to come take me out? Then when Chris comes up to see what's going on, take him out? Are they planning an attack? That makes it even more freaking creepy. It's like, holy shit. The plot thickens. The plot really thickens. At this point, Nick, I don't know, bud. I hope not. That's got to be an insult. Kill him? You know what? I'll put it on the insult meter. Yeah, I think it's time to go home at that point. Even after what happened to me in the execution chamber, I still went back in, ready to go. For most people, yeah, it's time to go home. For me, no. You hit like a bitch. Just bring it on. What else do the spirits got? And I've regretted saying that a couple of times, I ain't gonna lie. I've regretted calling the spirits out going back. You ain't doing nothing. My ass is going home. I'll leave you guys in peace. You ain't gonna see me again. Goodbye. Deuces. I'm gone. Nope. I'm going right back in. What's up, guys? So, here you are talking shit. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm here. You're not. Wait. You can still do harm to me. I'm sorry. I'll be nice. I'll be cordial. Is there anything you guys want? It is what it is. Like I said, I've told people, I've explained to them, these are the risks we take as paranormal investigators. These are the risks. Accept them or stay home. You're going to get affected. You're going to get scratched. You're going to get pushed. You're going to get attachments. You're going to have weird shit happen. If you don't want any of those, I think Ghost Adventures or, Project Fear, Destination Fear, any of the shows are your better option. Stay at home in your living room behind the glowing warmth of your computer monitor with a pair of headphones because it's your safest bet. I know me, still dumbass. Yeah, Corgi, you're not wrong. And that's still everybody's reaction for me being in the execution chamber. Dumbass. Yeah, I am. I ain't gonna deny it. I ain't scared. Am I gonna do it again? Absolutely. And I told Chris that when I talked to him on the phone. I'd do it all over again. He's like, you're crazy. He's like, I know. You're a special kind of dumbass. Yes, I am. No, yes, I is. I'm going to go a little bit redneck with it. Yes, I is. I's a dumbass. Thank you, boss. It is cool. Like I said, when you guys see the video, like when I watch it with you guys, you're going to see my face. I'm trying not to grin. I'm trying to be serious. You know, Corgi, I'm pretty sure you would. A lot of people, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Time comes, you're like, I changed my mind. I ain't doing this. We came all the way up here for you to do it. Well, no, I can't. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll take your time too. Just sit back and watch. If anything happens, tell my mom I did my best. Ecto, what's up, bud? How the hell you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to hear it calm down. Okay, we got Ecto in here, another paranormal enthusiast. Yes, we actually just did on the last section of the recorder. I'm going to put it back in one more time since you just came in. I'd like to get your opinion on what you think this says. Let me amplify it a little bit again. Tell me what you think it says. All right, are you thinking it says kill me or kill them or kill them? We're kind of debate between all of us. Kill them, kill like EM, or kill me. I still think it says kill me. Which either way, it's spine chilling. It gives you that special kind of tingling feeling. Like yeah, we might want to just go over here for a while. Jump out of planes and you looked off a 250-foot tower. Yeah. I jumped off a 100-foot cliff into water. Hurt like a son of a bitch. And here's the other thing. I'm hearing kill me. So I could go back later and hear exactly kill or kill them. So what you guys hear, I could possibly hear that later and agree with you guys. Because like I said, Adobe likes to play with sound a little bit, so. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick. There's Jasper. There's Jasper. You asked to hear Jasper tonight. There you go. Ecto, we named the crow Jasper. We name everything that we hear. Uh, we've every we've had mice, we've had crows, we've had owls, we've had so much wildlife on audio, and we just named the crow Jasper. Every once in a while, he peeps his head in. And Jasper, we've had almost on almost every recorder, from down in Culinary, all the way up to freaking the pods on the hill. We've heard them all. But again, it's the time I started following you in 2023. Now, heard Jasper way too. What do you think about me, Nick? The times that you guys aren't here, and I'm having to listen to fucking Jasper every time. It's like. And it's just like, you just want to load up the freaking double-aught buck in a fucking 8 gauge and make Jasper go silent. Get the feathers and send them to you guys in the mail. Hey, you want Jasper feathers? Everybody gets one. But yeah, I wouldn't do that to crows. That's bad juju. That's traffic. Black crows, ravens, all that. Ravens remember you. Ravens are generational. If one raven hates you, it will teach its children, its grandchildren, great grandchildren, all the way down the line. It's like 4 or 5 generations of ravens will hate you. The same raven's bloodline, like 4 or 5 generations will hate you. So you don't ever do anything to ravens or crows, because they will teach their kin to hate you. Which is creepy in itself. I mean, imagine this one. This is kind of a messed up situation. Nevada State Prison is open. One of the prisoners is mean to a crow or a raven. Gets out, moves away. Their children end up going to Nevada State Prison to do time. And that raven attacks them when they go to the yard. And they know absolutely why this freaking raven would attack them, not knowing that their dad was mean to this very same bird. How creepy is that? That a bird could just attack you for what you think is no reason. Sounds like just metal rattling. Holy shit, there is Bug. What's up, bud? How you doing? How you feeling? Just talking about you last night, saying we'd hope you'd drop in. It does sound like really distant talking, but I think that's me. Because we're only 27 minutes into night 2. I'm probably still setting up. You're on the red stream as well? Sweet. More likely Brent being Brent. Yeah. Nick, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Now, like I said, this downside, sit back just listening to traffic. Yeah, no comment, Bug. You don't need to. Those that know me know the truth. Yeah, Nick, Bug, Ecto, if you also, I did put some commands in, like exclamation point followage. You can see how long you've been following the channel. Two years, 8 months, 3 days. I think Bug is probably going to be one of the longest. So 3 years, 4 days, 59 minutes. Eight years, 7 months, 16 days. Yep. Bug's right. I think Bug, Corgi, and probably and Deads. I am going to try to get gambling put in for like roulette. We're old timers. Yeah, feels like it. Hit that big 5-0 Friday. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. $56 this summer. Oof, yeah. You know, like I said, 50 isn't bothering me. And I was talking to my boss the other day. It's like, listen, 50 is cake. 30 bothered me. 30 fucked with me. This is like, whatever. Ooh, motorcycle. We can jump past that. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. I mean, we all get older. It's just, Shit. August 1st. August 1st is my 18-year anniversary in the paranormal. The wife hits 38 2 weeks before your birthday. Wow. Why is that, Nick? Why are you not ready for it? What if it was a haunted motorcycle? The real Ghostbusters battle of the headless motors. Oh my God, Ecto. The haunted motorcycle of Nevada State Prison. Wow. Or of whatever highway that is. The haunted motorcycle of Highway 63. It can happen. There's a street here in Vegas. It has rumor at certain time early in the morning, like 2 or 3. There will be a car come up behind you. If you're going eastbound, if you go to make a right, a car will come screaming up behind you, flashing its brights. As soon as you turn, the car's gone. There is a phantom car on East Charleston here in Vegas. I've never seen it personally, but I've heard from people who have. So I think I'd have to drive down that street 10,000 times to maybe get a glimpse. But I am going to go back and investigate my very first investigation again. I just got to get the time to do it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Why does it know where your towel is, birthday? I've honestly never heard of that before. You can't avoid turning 22. I don't even remember 22. Hell, I don't remember 32. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't think I've even referenced Hitchhiker's Guide in 20 plus years. Yeah, Bug, I see you in over on YT. Brent, one question. Why? Because I can. Because I can. I am gonna later this week make the oldies poop their pants. I am gonna get the spicy jelly beans back for subs later this week, and I'm probably gonna get a couple spicy challenges too. But like I said last night, I am thinking on doing the salt chip challenge. Jump scare worked on the wife very well. Sweet. Spicy gummy worm. I'm thinking on the salt chip challenge. Not the hot chip challenge, the salt chip challenge. It's like enough salt for like 9 years. But I know what's going to happen. I'm going to bring back the beans, and MDS is going to come in here and gift like 50 subs, and I'm going to be stuck eating an entire box of spicy jelly beans. It's happened before. Oh, Nick, go look it up. Go look up the salt chip challenge. Your mouth will go dry reading it. I don't know if I could muster it. I think it'd be easier than the one chip challenge, though. You know, and then there's that spicy nut challenge where you do, you know, one or two peanuts every 60 seconds until you get to the top level. Could do that one too. But those will be dono goals. For sure, dono goals. Yeah, so we did get 2 EVPs tonight, guys. We're not totally lost. But like I said, I've only been back to streaming, what, 2.5, 3 weeks now, so, or 2 weeks, somewhere in there. I did that to someone else before. They were doing shots for $5 each. I dropped 50 on them. They were doing high. Oh. Bug. That's. And I don't drink anymore, which, ooh, I've thought about doing shot challenges. Not anymore. I haven't drank in 13 months now. You know, it's been Super Bowl of last year since I've had any kind of alcohol. But back when before I took my break streaming, I thought about doing shots, but I've actually read Twitch will ban you for drinking alcohol for money. So, no. Tempting, but no. All I know that if Deads ever comes back to streaming, that guy owes me about 40 wheel spins. Yeah, you'd rather burn your mouth from the spicy chips. Don't get me wrong. I like spice, but there's a limit to my spice. Doing shots each time you died in a particular game. You guys can both talk all the trash you want. You guys are OGs in this stream. Just Bicker away. All the insults you want. And we're pretty flatlined all the way through this. And flatline, how pathetic. You're not wrong. And this, like I said, my rants, it's like, yeah, the first 3 investigations, we had EVP after EVP after EVP, and there was no problem getting them. Now it's like, you know, the years later, EVPs have diminished. Ugh, if I can talk right. But like I said, it is what it is. At least now we're getting quality EVPs over quantity of EVPs, which I'd honestly prefer, because we're not going to keep guessing what it says. Oh, there's Ecto's ghost bike. And that'll kind of raise the next question is, do I want to take all the gear next time, or just enough to carry with me? Because if I don't take it, I risk losing something, but if I take it, we risk a whole lot more of this. Kind of shooting yourself in the foot, because also,
We are the ones who dwell within.
Spears Dracona, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Incarnate Paranormal. Basically, we just analyze evidence here. If you have any questions regarding the paranormal, don't hesitate to ask. I'll stop the audio and pretty much answer any question that I can. And this is pretty much what you do not see on TV. This is what the TV shows go through to get the evidence to put on air. Hours and hours of listening to white noise. Currently analyzing evidence for my 5th investigation of Nevada State Prison. Try to make a habit of going up there once a year. And as of late, all we've gotten is traffic noise and sounds of the prison. And we're watching on the TV. Right on. . What the freak was that? That is a weird noise. Now, I know this isn't paranormal. This obviously is nothing to do with any kind of paranormal activity. But this is worth maybe analyzing a little bit, see if we could figure it out. It sounds like a breeze of some kind, but it's it's not a motorcycle, not a car. Take the reverb out. No idea what that could be. Now, that's going to be way too loud if I do that. Okay. Why does it sound like there's a voice in there? It sounds like there's a voice hidden in there. Listen close. I'm not going to do any scares or anything. It does sound like there's a voice hidden in here. It could be the distortion. Yes. Echo, I 100% agree with you. But to me, if you listen close, it sounds like it's saying God doesn't live here. I'm going to let it loop a few times, see if you guys can pick it up. So what I'm thinking this is just audio pareidolia. It's distortion enough to make it sound like a voice, just enough to creep you out and let your mind play tricks on you. But then again, you could be making you guys hear something entirely different. And this is why I hate audio pareidolia more than I do visual. God doesn't live here. You got no power. God doesn't live here was Lawnmower Man, if I remember right. Yeah, I guess. Let me see if I can. Okay, if I try something like heal, does that do anything? I took it out. Okay, I took it out. What if I do it that way? Like I said, I know for almost a fact, this is not paranormal. It's pareidolia, 100%. Debunk the hell out of that one. It's amazing how you'll spend a few minutes on something you know isn't paranormal at all. You just want to double check your debunk, which nothing wrong with that. I'd rather go over it and over it and over it and over it just to say, yeah, it's nothing. This is our mind playing tricks on us, which we've done a few times. But again, there's been times we've spent 45 minutes on an EVP, almost a whole show spent on one EVP to find out it was nothing. We definitely have no life. Listening through a soundbar, not your headset. Soundbar is good enough, I don't see why not. Especially if it's loud enough. Put that surround in there and really let you feel it. Pretty flat line through here, so we can pretty much jump it. Motorcycle, absolutely bupkis across this. Oof. I think I need to start I don't want to say that. It's a Creative Labs Katana V2. Okay. I've heard of Creative Labs, so yeah, it's pretty good soundbar. I do want to get a couple more H3 VR recorders, but not till I get back on my feet working. Completely get bills caught up. Because, like I said, the H3 VRs are expensive. But they've gotten the best evidence. I just don't like them paying that kind of money for them. I might wait for Black Friday, which is almost a year away, but it was bad enough, putting up dono goals for the $100 recorders when H3 VRs are $279. May as well get one of the binaural heads for that amount. But that's kind of the last thing I want to carry on an airplane is a dummy head. Imagine that going through TSA, the X-ray, and they see this foam head in a freaking suitcase. Be like, what's that? It's a digital recorder. Sir, we need you to step over here. They open it up and they're like, is that a microphone? That's a man's head. It's a man's head. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong there, Spears. Mannequin arms and legs. Ecto, don't tempt me, bud. Like 12 years ago, when I was doing my country music radio show, I was going out to Nashville, and what was I coming back from Nashville? Whichever. I have a t-shirt that says, if I'm not on somebody's watch list, there's a problem. TSA did not find it funny. Actually, one TSA agent did not find it funny. The rest of them were laughing their asses off. One guy's like, that's not very funny in this day and age. Well, it's not funny to you. But your coworkers are over there laughing their asses off. Well, it's not polite to wear something like this. You might scare people. Well, I don't wear it to scare people. I wear it for shock value. So, of course, he hand checks my bag. He's like, oh, just be careful. No, actually, at the time, he wasn't a boomer. He was older than me. If we can afford it, we'd love to investigate with you. I'm also in a wheelchair, so mobility. Yeah, Bug, Corgi, I'd love for you if you guys can get me a location on the East Coast that's able to accommodate, and I can get in or get out there. You guys are more than welcome to go. You guys have the invite, and you too, Ecto. If I ever make it down to Florida for an accessible location, I want you to be there too. And that goes for anybody who gets me into location. If I get out there, you have to be there. But yeah, the TS agent, it was like, and when I got through, one of the other guys came over and was like, just ignore him. It's like, I already have. It's like, I find it funny. I got the reaction I wanted. And he starts laughing. He goes, yeah, he goes, that where did you get that shirt? It was like t-shirt hell. And he wrote it down. He goes, I'm going to look. You're going to go check out these shirts? He goes, yeah, I am. I said, that's about the mildest one on there. I can handle stairs, hop or crawl up and down them. I'll be fine long hallways, though. Well, Ecto, Scary Movie 2 with the wheelchair. Sorry, bud, I had to. We'll find a spot. Definitely find a spot that can accommodate. Definitely wouldn't take you down in a mine out here in Goldfield, though. I couldn't do it with two good legs. And I hate saying it like that, but I crawled out of that mine and I laid on the ground for like half an hour. I could not move. It took everything out of me. I got crutches, but I can't do stairs at all. Fair enough. There's locations that are single story. I've done plenty of them. Stairs are bad. Okay. Yeah. Believe me. There's times when I got tired of stairs on investigations. I got tired of ladders. I got tired of stairs. I'm just going to camp my ass right here. Now, I said Nevada State Prison from the office up to the top of the hill, I think we said was what? 300 yards, if not further, upstairs and hill. It was not kind. It's like, what the shit? And then I was actually out of shape. I was 50 pounds heavier, or 40 pounds heavier. Good thing is, I'm going to set a goal by 4th of July. I should be down to my high school weight. Yeah, we're flatline, guys. And you don't have to prove that, Cork. I think, I don't think, I can pretty much know every hospital, open or closed, has activity. I think even ambulances have activity. But I think investigating an ambulance would be just boring. You're stuck in this small box. It'd be interesting to try though. Still in use, they won't let anybody in. Yeah, that's the terrible thing. We're supposed to do Linda Vista Hospital in LA, but everything fell through. It had been closed for years, but I still need to drop your high school weight to get to my high school weight. I got that, Bug. Sorry. I got you, Bug. You didn't have to say much on that one. Hospitals, military installations, and prisons. Good luck on the military installations. Even if they're closed, you got to get clearance, which sucks. You really got to know people to pull strings on that one. Prisons, as long as they're closed, no problem. Just make a phone call. I've done hospitals like that closed in like the 40s or 50s. I want to start doing mines. I really want to do mines. Like, my number one mine right now is Cerro Gordo in California. And if any of you guys know who Brent Underwood is, he does Ghost Town Living channel on YouTube, and there is records of people dying in the mines. If I can get out there and get in touch with him, I want to see if he'd let me down. He'd take me down there to investigate, because he's actually trying to get these mines back up and well, I don't want to say running, but where you can do tours in some of them. But the one level where there was a cave in, you literally got to crawl through the collapses to get into it, which I think would be fun. But he thinks he's found a back shaft somewhere that goes down into that level to get more access to it so you don't have to go through the collapse. Problem is, I'm a little claustrophobic in certain areas. Yeah, and that's Corgi. That's the one in Goldfield. I've been trying to get back into that one, and he will. The owner I'm friends with on Facebook, because he's let me down there before, because of the earthquake 4 years ago in central northern Nevada. It did do some damage to the mine, so he's like, I can't let anybody down there ever again. He goes, I won't even go down there because of risk of more collapses. I even offered to bring out a winch, put it over the top base, and lower me straight down the shaft. He wouldn't even do that, which I respect it. I don't push the issue. And if somebody says no because of safety, just say, if you ever just change your mind, let me know. Never push it again. I've even been in buildings where, like, I don't want to let you in because of risk of collapse. Not necessarily the collapse of the roof, but because of the air quality. Becomes a haven for bats and rats and birds. So you get all the, the bird shit, bat shit, and that air becomes toxic. Even going in with a respirator does nothing. So, do you want to get a lung infection? A respiratory infection? No. I want to do the places, go to these remote towns where nobody's done it. Because everybody's done these places. Find these old abandoned towns where there might be, living ghost towns. There might be 50 people there, and offer to make a donation. Hey, I'll give you a couple $100 to let me in for the night. They will do it. 99% of the time they'll do it. One, they need the money. And two, they've seen shit, they just won't admit it. Or if they do, You'd be the first one in there. And a couple places I've talked to in central northern Nevada, get your ass back up. Get your ass back up here. We'll let you in. But then again, I like to go maybe do some battlefields. Best bet now would be probably Meadowcraft or Meadowcroft or one of the Underground Railroad sites. I think that'd be cool. But there's got to be confirmed deaths at these sites. You know, Underground Railroad, is there going to be spirits there? Quite possibly. But I think it'd be fun to try. With that being said, guys, I have gone a little bit longer than I've wanted to tonight. But it's all right. We've been talking about locations and getting into locations. It would be interesting getting to any one of these places, and I'd absolutely love to do it. Like I said, I got to be on this job a while before I get any kind of vacation time. So I got to wait for that because I can't even get days off until I do. Oh well, shit happens, right? Anyways, guys, I truly, truly thank you for being here tonight, spending a couple hours analyzing paranormal, even though we only got 2 EVPs tonight. Bug, moose, TM, ecto, fish, spears, corgi. Anybody else I missed? I really thank you guys for being here. It's been Ecto. I think I said your name. I appreciate you guys being here. It's always fun. Even if we don't get EVPs, we get into random conversations about getting into locations and whatever else. So with that being said, guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thanks for being here, and I'll see y'all later.